Unbelievable! That is a dream goal!
They found it! They finally found the goal they were looking for!
What a finish that is! Do not scratch your eyes! This is really happening! Welcome to Game and Frame. It is Thursday, May the 29th, as we are live in Rockaway, New Jersey. New York Cosmos B relocated tonight as they host SFC 1924 in the UPSL Premier American South. Again, we are in Rockaway. It is not their usual Hinchcliffe home match. SFC there in the blue kits with yellow numbers, as here's the national anthem. Have our walkout here again. Mentioned SFC in the blue kit with white numbers, and is the usual home whites with green shorts and socks for Cosmos B. Cosmos are 8-0. They, with a win tonight, officially lock up the first seed and winning the regular season. SFC is in a playoff position in third. They have 6 wins and 2 losses in 8 matches. Both teams have 3 matches left after playing 8 so far. Cosmos undefeated. They have not played SFC yet this season. SFC on a 3-game winning streak in the month of May. They won on May 9th at Bulldogs 6-3. And exactly 7 days after that versus Union SC, a 2-1 win. And their last match on Saturday was home to Ironbound. They won that 3-2. They're up to 18 points. Cosmos at 24. The top 4 make the playoffs. Or excuse me, the top 6. The top 2 have byes, and then 3 plays 6 and 4 plays 5 in the first round of the playoffs. So Cosmos can wrap up hosting and a first round bye. SFC as of right now would host a playoff matchup against 6. So they're still fighting for a first round bye and to host their first playoff match as a 2 seed. Cosmo are 21 goals for, 4 goals against. They're plus 17 on the season while being 8-0. As I said, they have not lost yet. They are not even a draw, have not lost points or dropped any at any moment in time this season. Their starting lineup tonight: in goal is David Bejarano. Left back is Remy Ivaldi. For the fullbacks, sorry for the technical difficulties, we're back live. Here is the opening whistle. Went right as we lost connection, but we are back. Canales checked his shoulder and backed up. SFC has Christian Andrak in goal, as this was close towards Tobin. Tobin is the right winger and Etienne the left winger. Mentioned the two wingers there when I went through the lineup. That first shot by SFC is wide. Farid number 3 and Kian Fazal, number 24, the fullbacks left and right for SFC. Raymond Ramos, 20, Grant Barrientos, 32, are the center backs. Julian Larando, 21, is in the midfield. They're playing with a number 10. There's two brothers in midfield, Diego and Oliver Torrijo. Oliver's 5 and Diego's 8. Gentian Duati, 7, and Eric Labal are the wingers, 7 and 77, and Brenda Jimenez, number 12, is the striker. It's taken down by Gomez. Tobin, he's too wide to shoot here. Etienne, a diving header. And this is a corner. No foul. So early corner.
Brother's last name, the pronounces Trujillo.
Vizcaíno left footed, that's short. Easily headed out by SFC. Canales. Canales. His pocket is picked. That's Diego Trujillo, and it's called a foul. It seemed like it was clean. So free kick for possession now for Cosmos. Gatrell looking up front for Gomez into SFC's bench over Tobin. Petreski, some contact on Jimenez. Referee lets it play. Went off Canales, brought down. Rondo off the back of his own teammate Jimenez. First couple shots have gone to SFC. Petreski, then it was Oliver to the ball, a lot of tight space, SFC, and Etienne will now defend away for a throw. Long throw, Etienne header, Quadraogo popped it to Etienne. Now they'll try 1-2 behind. Barrientos will turn. Shielded off Etienne. Now he'll try a switch. Over Gatrell. And Dotti. Corner flag kept in. Push back. Larando couldn't control. This is Canales. That's missed there by Zaku, but he'll recover. Andrak in the orange kit. That's going to come near us. Thrown for Vizcaíno. Rondo close. Canales. Ivaldi. Gomez off the shoulder. That's blocked by Ramos. Gomez there almost had a volley that would have been on goal, you'd assume, from that position. Header missed by Fazal. And it was Ramos back to Fazal. Karam. Tobin. Blocked out. Throw for Canales. Cottrell. Watched by Fazal. Let's bounce it short. Ramos. Good pass up. Away from one challenge. Trying to help there on the back is Cottrell. Still going. Now wider of the ball. The ball cutting it back. Doughty doesn't shoot. Maybe one now for SFC. A combination. And is it a penalty? No. Ivaldi there with ruled incidental contact in the box. No penalty. Vizcaino. After the close penalty. And now a whistle for Cosmo as
That was a penalty before. What happened there?
so Vizcaino creates a free kick for Cosmo. And it will be taken by Vizcaino. Floats it. Ivaldi was closest, and it's headed out by SFC corner. Second corner of this first half for Cosmo. Canales right-footed. Right there, the middle, off the line. That's blocked. But I didn't see who defender there was next to Andrak for SFC. It definitely saves a goal off the corner. Quadraogo. As we almost had a penalty, and now a goal line clearance off the corner. Ivaldi checks and lets it dummy through. Canales, touchline. Tobin in his own half. Now on the dribble, he's split two. Tobin continues to carry. No tackle. Tobin left-footed right at Andrak. He's down on one knee for an easy save, for his first save. It's a good play there by Danny Tobin. Step in from Ramos. Jimenez chesting, and the pass. Given up in the middle, Petreski. Cottrell. Cottrell had the overlap. He'll go for the diagonal. Headed away by Zaku. He's hustling. Ivaldi. Great touch by Etienne. And did Zaku foul Etienne? Referee says no. So there's a good tackle from the left back, Jimenez. He's got a run from Diego Trujillo, and that gets cleared out. So Trujillo making the run from midfield. Throw in deeper for SFC. Need another ball from the fourth official. The clock is off from the reset we had. It's about 3 or 4 minutes behind. Our clock currently says we're in minute 9. Throw, that's high on Jimenez. Ivaldi header. Good touch by Canales. Gomez runs to his left. Canales. Pass to open it. Tobin back to Canales. Canales judging it off the grass. He goes to slip as he shoots an Andrak with an awkward save, but he makes it. And it's going to be a third corner now for Cosmo. Canales in some discomfort after hitting the grass. Maybe actually more frustration for missing the chance. They play quick. Header, Gomez is wide. That goal kick is short. Canales slipped a pass of Vizcaíno, and Zacco has a better angle on Omre Etienne. Past the ball. Holding off Ivaldi, who's tracked him back. Closest there was Jimenez. Both center backs. Etienne for Cosmo. Petreski. Bejarano. Pressure up from SFC. Petreski. Toma let it go and it blasts off of Fazal. Quadraogo. Holding off Larondo, and Larondo's won a throw. Had the tackle on Quadraogo. It's Labal. Zaku pushes down the line. Zaku off Ivaldi, now a corner for SFC. And this ball went over the fence, but there is an... or Zaku's left it. So again, we're gonna need a new one. You see there's trees all along the outside of the fence. Already losing 2 soccer balls to start. This is Oliver Trujillo. Right in the middle. First by Quadraogo will redo the corner. So lefty service here from Trujillo. SFC right now on the edge of the box. Now running in, that's hit over the back post. Free header though, centered, and Jimenez misses a tap in. It was put back in by, I believe that's Ramos or Barrientos, one of the center backs. And Jimenez flashed there, but didn't test Bejarano. Looked like a good set play for SFC. Now pressure from Doty. And Etienne has kicked it out. Out by Ivaldi. Tobin, there's a slip from Ramos. Gomez, and then good retreating by Fazal. Andrak. Fazal, away from the challenge by Canales. Then Etienne. Now they've won it. A lot of traffic in the middle. Barrientos will reset. Gomez. Hold up play. Canales. And that's blocked there by Oliver Trujillo. Hit long by Etienne. Barrientos to track it. Right at the touchline. Oliver, it's the ball. As the ball spins. Ivaldi sticking with the ball and he's won it cleanly. Tobin, who's cut inside. Tobin looks to fake a shot and overlap from Cottrell, looked him off and couldn't finish. Put it wide, Tobin, who's now missed 2 shots. One was saved by Andrak and this one he pulled. Today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. Tobin. Or this is Tobin now, excuse me. It came from Vizcaino, right middle, and it's about a stride or two in front of Gomez. It'll be a throw. Canales. Etienne. Ball still in. And Zaku hit it off of Etienne. The ball glanced. Petreski. Etienne, space for Quadraogo. Ivaldi, right-footed, sees the run of Gomez. Just outside the box. Pushed further out by Barrientos, now goes in for a tackle. And it's very good from Barrientos. And was he pushed by Gomez? Let's say comes as a throw in for SFC. Canales. It was clean from Diego Trujillo, but it is throw for Cosmos B. Throw, Gomez. Can't turn. Gomez, and now Zaku to defend, but gave it right to Omar Etienne. Canales, does he have an angle? Faked with his right. Etienne, crossing. That was hit too softly. Barrientos in front of the lane. Jimenez. Doty under hit. Bejarano. Header by Fazal. Gatra left it for Quadraogo. Quadraogo popped it high. Ivaldi. Pressure on Quadraogo. Diego Trujillo. Can he beat Quadraogo on the dribble? He can. And Canales clipped it outside. The ball is offside. It'll be Bejarano. Lorando. Doty. That's picked off. Etienne's given away. Slipped behind. Gomez has an angle to shoot and blasts it well over the crossbar. Was able to cross behind Barrientos, but couldn't keep it down on the shot. Will be a goal kick for Andrak. Ramos, Jimenez, his passes with Lorando. Fazal inside. There was a ricochet. Quadraogo, contact on, is that Trujillo, who's still down. Canales. Canales, contact from Jimenez. Ivaldi. That was an early slide from Jimenez. Ivaldi up high. Etienne corner. Touchline Ivaldi. Puts it in right-footed. And that'll sail and ends up as a throw-in. Chest pass. Back to Cosmos. Ivaldi. Etienne looked off to his left side. Quadraogo is filling in there for Gutrell. That's missed by SFC. Tobin. Faking on Ramos. Tobin. And then there's Oliver to defend in the box. Gutrell. Now he looks to put a cross in. Easy catch for Andrak. Andrak doesn't make it into Cosmos territory, and Gomez fouling Barrientos. Fazal facing Doty. Lorando. Canales poking it through him. Gomez. Etienne. Etienne, good shift. Drawn away from the box. Ivaldi. He'll shoot. That goes off of Vizcaíno, who's offside. We saw SFC shoot one earlier off their own teammate. Now it's Cosmos. Diego Trujillo. On the run here, Doty. But first to it is Etienne. Gutrell. That's picked. Covering space there was Trujillo. Puts it in. Awkward off Petreski. Lucky that's not a corner. Fazal lifting, and that's a goal kick. Cottrell. Quadraogo gave it away. Larondo for the ball. And he just took a misstep because he wasn't sure if he was going to volley or how he was going to try and control that ball. Off Fazal. And Drash. It's outside of his foot left. Quadraogo passed it away from Canales. Gets the carom. Cosmo still looking to attack Canales. That's not a foul by Lorendo. Good challenge. La ball. He's got 5 forward for SFC, and he's put it through Jimenez and Lorendo. Long throw to Canales from Bejarano. Barrientos and Zaku. The ball back to goal against Ivaldi. And it looked like it went off Etienne last. Now they've changed the call. It's an SFC throw. Diego trying to turn. Quadraogo. Challenge there from Trujillo. Lorando. Fazal inside the fullback. Doty. Goal line. Put it through in the middle. Ivaldi headed out. Diego looked to shoot left. Off Tobin. Now across. Ivaldi, header out again. That's twice. And after trying to make a move there, Zaku, it becomes a throw. Gomez, good pace. Ramos, it's just over the touchline there on the clean slide tackle. Turn away. Touched by Oliver. Trujillo still holding it. Was he fouled? He was. It was a good hold. And then bailed out with the whistle. Zaku. Zaku. It's in front of Jimenez. Step up from Petreski. And then Jimenez fouling Petreski. Asking for a foul from the assistant. Omre. One move by Zaku. Omre shooting and just missed it short. It's a goal kick. He's asking for a corner. Thought there was a piece off of SFC. That would have been Zaku. And there's been a couple good chances here for Cosmos. Either they put it high or wide, or the 1 or 2 saves for Endrak have been right at his body. Jimenez laid it off. The ball. Shooting from tight angle and it's lifted. Well underneath the shot. We will have matches this weekend on Game and Frame. Saturday, Ironbound SCP versus New Jersey Alliance. That's at 7 p.m. UPSL Premier American South, as well as New York Empire FC versus Brooklyn FC U20s. That's 7:30. And then in the north, we've got a foul on Cosmos. And that's going to be a yellow card to Quadraogo, fouling Doty. So first booking goes to Quadraogo and Cosmos. On Sunday, New York Renegades versus New York Braveheart. I see it's 6:30 in the UPSL Premier American North. And then Cosmos again versus Bulldogs. I see at 7 p.m. It's actually been rescheduled to 8:30 in UPSL Premier American South. So all those UPSL matches this weekend here on Game and Frame. The ball tried to bring it down in the box. Cottrell, second effort. Fazal. Diego Trujillo can't get to his right, and then it was Oliver, and it was blocked out. Ramos. Ivaldi. Back a different way from where it was crossed in. Zaku. Corner flag. And he lost control. So we've played past a half an hour. Again, our clock is off by a couple minutes short. Started this match a 8:15. Oliver to his brother. Tackled out by Quadraogo. The ball. Jimenez. So back to the ball. And the give and go there was open. And the ball fanned the shot. There's been a few chances. Not too many that have been converted on shots on goal. Etienne. Ramos. Ping-ponging. Canales. Good tackle there from Oliver Trujillo. Lorando. Flabal facing. Soft pass. Lorando. Lorando pushing forward. Stopped for a moment. Fazal. He's been able to cut inside a lot from left back. Zaku's been pretty traditional on the right side. Ramos. Run. Trujillo brought it down. Ivaldi tackle. Jimenez chest. Now shoots. And again, another shot that goes well high. Close there for SFC. Tobin and Etienne now have switched sides. Etienne now goes long. Gomez. Pass attempt for Etienne. Etienne away from Ramos. Etienne low. Barrientos. This time for SFC. Fazal. Quadraogo, who's on a yellow card. Ivaldi. Canales outside of his foot for Tobin. Tobin ran into the ball. Lorando. Jimenez. As he took a step in midfield to first start the break. Fazal. Doty inside on Gatrell. Then he was caught. Still hasn't lost possession. Oliver Trujillo. Cross. Gatrell strong header. Tobin checking his spot. Larondo tangled with Canales. And as Larondo tried to take a step away, he got tangled with Canales. That's the second time we've seen something after the whistle. Trujillo puts it up in the air and goes by Jimenez for a goal kick. Petreski just by the foot of the ball. Tobin, Canales, and Quadraogo goes through Vizcaíno outside of Etienne. I was really behind Omar Etienne. As I mentioned, both wingers switch spots, switch sides. Everything else formationally remains the same for Cosmos B. We should have 5 minutes left in the first half. It's 8:55, started at 8:15. Fazal, big switch to Zaku. Zaku's touch, a little wider. Barrientos. Zaku. And there was no one there off Larondo. Bejarano, left-footed. That's a good read by Fazal. He stepped up, but it hit his hand. So it's a handball on Fazal. Now they'll try their own switch, Cosmos. Tobin takes a high bounce and then off his chest. Jimenez with Petreski. Now the connection with Tlabal. Jimenez had the hold-up play. Oliver and fizzes out wider. Doty. Larondo. The ball hit his shoulder. Ivaldi off the turn. Canales checking his shoulder. Keeps it running to the opposite side. Quadraogo, that's a big shove by Fazal. And is this going to be shown a yellow card? And it will be. So now both teams will have one player that's been booked. So Fazal gets a yellow. That's miss hit by Petreski. Zaku, first chested. The ball directed to Larondo. Cancelled by Cottrell. Etienne. Quick move back the other way for Cosmos. Etienne only has Gomez. Fazal, last touch corner. Hit in. Andrak missed the punch. It's gone for a corner now on the other side. It's the second time Andrak has been a little awkward. He made a save on Canales one-on-one. And this here, you see the separation of his hands as he went for the punch. Tobin for this corner service. Back post. And misjudging it was Quadraogo. He went too far forward. Jimenez. Zaku. Space for Oliver Trujillo. Switch. That's going to be short of the opposite, but will fall right down for Jimenez. He's asking for someone to make a run. It's Trujillo in the box. Now to his right foot. Puts it down. Bejarano kicks it out. Tobin. One minute left after 45. Ivaldi, right out of play. He's asking for a deflection. Now they're gonna, again, that's the second time we've seen on this near side where they've switched the call for a throw-in. The ball. Jimenez was also in the area. Etienne. Good step again from Fazal. Doty with Fazal in front. And there's Gatrell defending in space again. Jimenez. Trujillo. Back pass. Far side. And that's Etienne helping out. And that's the final moment of the first half, which is 0-0. Still chances, but not too many, again, that found the frame for possible saves by either goalkeeper in the first half. Now, after 1 point gain for each side, SFC is now tied with Philly Lone Star for second place in the live table at halftime. Cosmos remains in first, 6 points clear of second, as we have 45 minutes to play to see if Cosmos continues their perfect regular season or if SFC can pull off an upset here tonight on the road.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
We are back live in Rockaway as SFC is playing New York Cosmos B. There's a second half here. No goals in the first half. This is SFC's home field, which, again, this match got moved from last Wednesday here to tonight since Hinchcliffe was lost for Cosmos B. So technically a home match for Cosmo, but at SFC's home pitch. Both teams have the same 11s that we ended the first half with to start the second. Again, SFC now in second, tied for second. Cosmo still in first. And it will be possession for Cosmos to start the second half. A threat now of the first match that Cosmos has dropped points in because of the draw. Vizcaíno. A set play almost there for Cosmos to start the second half. Ivaldi. Mishit. Whose last touch? They say off Jimenez. Quadraogo. Petreski ran through the pass. Omre will have an overlap from Ivaldi. He'll play him. Ivaldi. Tackle now from Lorando and then pulled by Ivaldi. So he is fouled. Our clock should be set with the head referee in the second half again after that delay in the first half. Jimenez put his chest down low to control. It's the ball outside of his foot. Trujillo. The ball made a run across the face. Omre. Inside. Quadraogo. Back flick. Canales. Really good pass to Tobin. Tobin crossing. Doesn't find a teammate. Quadraogo. Canales. Right back to him. Etienne. Gatrell. Switch left to right. Tackle front to the ball. Throw for Cosmos. Gomez. Gatrell hit it hard. Drop down. Tobin. Still no shot. Omre. Just over the crossbar. Momentum was too far on his backside as he went to shoot and got underneath. Still no goals. 4 minutes into the second half. Quadraogo directed to Canales. Gomez hits off Canales' ankles. Ramos right in the middle. Petreski. Ivaldi. Now Canales chases. Zaku. Lorando. Left foot pass in front of Trujillo. Now goes in with Petreski. Strong tackle. Again, now shoulder to shoulder. And now it's going to be whistled for a foul, which SFC argues against.
Yes. You're welcome. Thank you.
Bejarano. It's in SFC's territory. First miss, now Omre for Cosmos. Omre, right-footed pass, Tobin. Defending is Fazil. Tobin can't get to his left foot. There's assistance from Lorando, and that's good play by SFC. And Andrash out to grab. Jimenez touched it on. Great tackle from Quadraogo. Now Canales was contacted. This is going to be a yellow on Oliver Trujillo, and it will be. So the captain for SFC is booked. They have 2 yellows now. With Fazil, the other player, in the book. Omre. Zaku defends. Fake the cross. Now right-footed. It's low. Cut out by Lorando, and he'll just go for the clear. Bejarano. Quadraogo's far side. Gomez. The hold-up play from the striker. Got rid of it quickly as he faced Quadraogo. Inside. This is good quick passes by Cosmos. Gomez. Canales. The run. Canales is fouling Zaku. Barrientos took it. The referee says it's further back. Andrash. Barrientos left foot pass. Diego Trujillo. Touched it out. And now inside. Ivaldi back to the ball. It's a corner. So the recovery there to not allow a ball in, but it is a corner for SFC. Short, Jimenez got a touch, goes through a couple defenders, and then the final clearance from Petreski. Fazil Labal. No turnaround from Guttrell. But behind him, Fazal, first time in. Petreski away. Gomez touched it, Canales. And then Gomez slips. Good effort, though, to get right back up quickly. Tobin, Canales to run through the middle. Tobin will play Canales. And the ball was just inside enough for Zaku. But then goes off the back of Vizcaíno. And offside is Canales. So the transition defense there from SFC. Through Zaku. Ivaldi, good pace. Vizcaíno. Guttrell. Vizcaíno can't turn, and Lorando fouling. This will be the third yellow card now in SFC. And so now the yellow card's picking up. That's 2 now in the second half. So Lorando, we heard a couple players asking the referee first that that's maybe not enough for a yellow card, or if it's a foul to begin with. Canales chipping. Etienne was held a little bit, couldn't turn around the ball. Tobin right at the corner flag. Tobin, step over, still just rolling it closer to the goal line, and it's a goal kick. It did come off of Tobin. Barrientos. Lorando. Pressure from Canales. Cuadraogo intercept. He gave it right back up. Labal. Trujillo takes the space left. Trujillo, one-on-one with Guttrell. Couple pushes to his right foot. And he got assistance there, did Guttrell. Quickly played, Cuadraogo. Guttrell. Tobin. Canales. Quick turn. Right foot. Ivaldi. Will he shoot? He will. And Andrak again. It's an easy save. That's twice now they shot right at him. Not enough of a test for the SFC goalkeeper. Barrientos. Big pass, but it's got too much sauce. Vizcaíno. Petreski, just too slow for a moment. Diego Trujillo, will he shoot from the angle? He won't. Passed behind Doty. And now he's pulled Vizcaíno close again. Both sides haven't found a final moment to score. Fazal. Labal. Poked out of his feet by Guttrell. Tobin. Labal going all the way back, and that's a beautiful tackle there from Labal. Good work rate after he first lost it. Oliver, now advantage played for SFC. To Cuadraogo filling in for Guttrell, who of course was tackled off the ball before. Andrash passes it in to Cosmo's bench. Quadraogo comes out for Sean Cadigan, 16.
12-11. You got that right. Yeah.
So Cadigan is the first change. Comes for Cosmos.
You should wear a white shirt.
And he will play the CDM for Quadraogo. It's a clean change. Jimenez looking to provide. Bejarano off his line.
Good pass, B.
Up top. Vizcaíno, second ball. That's given up. Could have been out. Vizcaíno. Double teamed. It can't split, but it wins a corner.
It's all right. It's all right. Let's go, Blue. What the hell was that?
So Vizcaíno, after winning the corner, will take it. Cosmos, set play. Vizcaíno out from the near post. Zaku, or that's Fazal, excuse me. Fazal again blocking. Vizcaíno, third attempt. Petreski. Shot! Andrak fights it off. Pushed it over to his left. Good save for Andrak there. A lot of pace on the shot. And now we have I believe, an offside.
Side, goalie.
Christian Andras called more than Bejarano tonight and has come up with plenty of saves. It was Tobin with the shot. Today's Game In Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. This is Dotti, left-footed. Taking his spot, here's Diego. Trujillo, heavy push on the touch, but it's in space. Second ball, Cosmos clearance. Oliver, low. That was canceled by Cadigan. Ramos, Labal, in the box. Chopped behind, and Cottrell off of Ramos. That's a throw. Throw for Cosmos. Cottrell. He gave it away. Dotti. Shooting from long range. Bejarano at full stretch rebound. He got a tip as well before Jimenez. Still in play. Or no, it's now over the goal line. Great diving save from Bejarano. He got it with his left paw. And that's an answer to Andrak's last good save a couple moments ago. So the keepers now, big reasons why we have no goals. As we mentioned in the first half, there are chances, but just overall pretty good defending. And then some of the shots have just been on goal in areas that have been close enough for goalkeepers to make saves. Ramos, midfield, Trujillo. Was he hit by Canales? He was, enough for a foul. Oliver Trujillo, the captain for SFC, still in conversation with the referee for why some of Cosmos' fouls haven't been yellows, when they now have 3 total. Ramos looked off Barrientos. Lorando, good pass. Again inside is Fazal in the channel. Fazal will continue to drive. Was it last of Fazal? It's a corner kick. They say last contact from Cadigan. Still 25 minutes to play. Low. Easy header, Omre. Right back to the same area. Dotti. By the first, foot in from Omre. Back post, header down, and the catch off one bounce. Bejarano. He'll windmill throw to Ivaldi. Omre. Canales. Through the legs of Global. Gatrell. Hit it hard, but right at Lorando for SFC. Global. He wants Jimenez to make a run. Try to switch it off with him. Tobin. Outside of his foot. Barrientos in the lane. Ivaldi. Good pace. Outside Tobin. Tobin. Doesn't go for the shot. Cottrell's all the way up. Cottrell goes for the shot and he's beaten Andrash. Cottrell from almost 30 yards out. A bomb to put Cosmos in the lead, 1-0. So there's Cottrell. That's his first goal of the season. He is usually less offensively involved than Ivaldi comparing fullbacks. But this finally, there's a breakthrough, and it's a great goal for Cottrell. Trujillo can't turn. And now maybe a kick there at the end, and now Vizcaino draws a yellow card. So now another yellow. This is 2 total on Cosmos. There's been 5 in the match. There was no whistle as the referee was writing down the yellow card. So now with the lead, Cosmos can go to 9 wins, no draws, no losses. SFC would stay where they're at. Philly Lone Stars played 1 more match than SFC, as I mentioned there at halftime. Omre, now the break could be on for Cosmos. Vizcaino, as they might have some more momentum. Vizcaino, too high.
You guys are at 19. 19 in 5 minutes.
Barrientos, diagonal, Fazal. The ball. Nice move into space, let it run. Overlap from Trujillo. Diego, left foot. Right through the middle, missed Jimenez, opposite side Dotti. Chance not gone. To the ball volley, he missed it. And now Cottrell will move it. Tobin. Gomez. Cottrell. Etienne. All the way back to Bejarano. Ivaldi, midfield for Cadigan. Flashed off his foot. The ball first. Still holding it, not pressured. Dotti, shoved by Petreski, easily off the ball. Canales. Cottrell. They make Jimenez chase. Petreski didn't see the ball behind him. That's passed back, so he's not offside. Bejarano, that takes an awkward bounce off the grass. It was not smooth. Luckily, just give up a throw. Could have been worse if he kept it in play, Bejarano. Etienne, good step up. And just goes for a clearance. Etienne, 1-2 with Vizcaíno. Canales.
Come on, Blue!
Tobin. No step up from Fazil. But that's behind Gomez in the middle. Diego. Turn maybe from Trujillo. Tobin intercept. Good trail. That's a slight push from Trujillo. Oliver Trujillo will be substituted out. He's looking for someone to hand the captain's armband to. And he's going to walk to his keeper, Andrash. This will be SFC's first substitution. Canales goes right in on goal of the pass. Doty. We'll quickly have another sub. This is Cosmos making a second substitution. Omre Etienne is out. It's Kayvon Gray, number 14 tonight for Cosmo. So they make a straight change at winger. Canales. He's tripped.
For what? Sir, are they giving you tickets to their games?
Etienne takes the free kick. Now Ivaldi. Gomez. Can he hold it up? And then there's a push after by Lorando. But first contact from Gomez is whistled as the foul. Doty, who's now taken spot in central midfield. His pass is too strong. Number 23, Stefan Zawoski, was the substitution.
Let's go!
Step up from Fazil off the goal kick. Battling with Tobin. Good trail off the ball. And the ball's over the fence. It's not lost. Etienne pushes up, hit it off of Cadigan. Fazil on the back of Tobin. Trujillo, good control to the ball. Switch. Zawoski, that was too short for him. Gray. Seen start a lot for Cosmos, coming off the bench tonight. Gomez. Vizcaino brings it in. Opposite, behind Fazil, Tobin. Andrash off the line. Who's getting there first? It's Andrash, and it's clean. Quarter of an hour left. Played 75-15 remaining. Canales. Etienne. Ivaldi with Cadigan, who will now face Gray. 2 substitutes for Cosmos. Ivaldi puts a ball in. Decent. Center, but it's out of the box. Canales.
Come on, Blue!
Then blocked by Lorando. Final effort. Canales. Guttrell turns with it. Tobin as Guttrell made the run in front. Barrientos missed by Lorando. Again, on Saturday, we have Ironbound versus New Jersey Alliance at 7 p.m. in this division of the American South. New York Empire versus Brooklyn FC U20 at 7:30. Both of those games Saturday. Then Sunday, New York Renegades versus New York Braveheart at 6:30 in the North. And then Cosmos again versus Bulldogs at 8:30 now in this South Division. Andrash. Again, watch all 4 of those UPSL matches this weekend here on Game and Frame. We're getting closer and closer to the playoffs now. 2 more final weekends in the regular season. Ivaldi. Sajowski. Dolte pushed off the ball. Gray. Good feet here. Gray, but then he ran into Barrientos, who poked it out of his feet. Dolte. To the ball. Opposite side now on the right. Kept it low. Trujillo. And Etienne didn't know where it was. It went off of him, or that Zaku, excuse me. Either way, it's a corner kick now for SFC. 78th minute now. Can SFC answer on a set piece right off the chest of Gray? That's not good enough service. Barrientos in Cosmos half. He put that in front of Ramos. Helped out. Give and go. So Wojski couldn't or cannot take the throw quickly because of a substitution for SFC. It will be their second. Fazil, the left back, is taken off. Pushing for a goal, SFC. Pushing. So Joski started. Dolte. Good tackle. Cadigan. Sent too far for Gomez. The substitution was Markian Tabachuk. So Tabachuk came in. We'll now see another switch. This is Canales for Cosmos. Number 13, that is Alejandro Cuaquil. So Cuaquil comes in for Cosmos. That comes off Etienne. Tabatchuk. Trujillo has a step. Now the pass takes a ricochet and long clearance again from Petreski. He and Etienne have been completely content with just playing as far as possible from their own penalty area, their own box. There's 10 minutes left now. Doty. Jimenez. Doty picked his foot up too quickly. Tobin, a good burst. He's gonna have to hold it. Gomez was offside. Vizcaino. Now Gomez is onside. Tabatchuk had it for a moment. Vizcaino's cut off by Ramos. Andrach. Petreski up high. Not clean. The ball. Trujillo. It's the ball. This is good play from SFC, but then passed away. Cuaquil. Gray. That's still in. Now the assistant raises the flag. Still going through the bench. Cosmos. This is Danny Tobin. Whistle back in play. Gianfranco Loli here, first touch. Number 19 since coming on. Loli has Vizcaino middle. Loli, did he put it too far for Gomez? Just a step in front. He's trying to shoot on the run, on the sprint. First, Petreski. Gatrell. All the space for Loli. If he can get there, and he cannot.
That was the first time.
Tabatchuk glanced, went off the arm, but shoulder more of Cadigan. The ball. Lorando. Gatrell just cut it off. Vizcaino. Now they foul on Cuaquil. Still making substitutions, Cosmos. This is Julian Gomez, the striker, to go out. This is Brendo Campos, number 15. Doty, that's a good ball in, pushed away by Bejarano on the leap. And Bejarano there with two really good saves now in the second half. He's kept his clean sheet. It was headed right down and really came off the turf with a lot of pace. Just a reaction from Bejarano. We've seen about 3 or 4 different keepers that have played this season for Cosmos. Jimenez was the closest. Goal kick. Bejarano going long. Ramos puts it into an area. Who did it come last off of? It's in the direction of Cosmos. Hold the throw.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this defense.
In play. Gray. Offside. It was Jonathan Gutierrez, the last sub for Cosmos. Tabachuk, does he have the space to shoot? Going for the pass. Only one more sub left for Cosmos. Now inside 4 minutes to go before added time. The ball. Back heel. SFC. Edge of the box, Tabachuk. And he's passed it straight out of play. Doty, he did not keep that in play. Doty, Tabachuk had the ball a lot since coming on as an attacker. It's the ball on the run. And it ended up as a corner. Ivaldi tried to keep it in play. First did good work to block anything that the ball was trying to put through the face. Corner once more for SFC, looking for a leveler. In, glance, and it ended up on goal in the hands now of Bejarano. He'll roll for Loli. Push, Loli, heavy touch, and now with Ramos, they both got contact with the ball. Stays with Cosmos. 2 minutes left. Won by SFC. Zajowski. Ramos. He slipped as he went for the pass, but completes it to Jimenez. Doty. Wide. Tabachuk. That's a heavy touch. Loli. Guttrell running in front of him. Guttrell looks to hit it first time he does. Gutierrez. Loli now with the switch. Puts it into the corner. Will it run out? It won't. Gray. Just sat up nicely on the grass. Loli is wide open. Brings it down. Will he shoot? Left-footed. Blocked. Now out of the box. SFC have defended it. 60 seconds remaining. Cadigan. Guttrell. Spinning Trujillo. Gutierrez couldn't collect. Lorando. And Jimenez in his feet. Doty. Guttrell staying on this side. He fouls Doty. It will be the final sub for Cosmos. Rudlinski Charles, their number 13. He is a fullback and he's going to replace the captain, Remy Ivaldi. Charles will go right to left back. So all subs have come in now for Cosmos. Still some available for SFC as we've hit 90 minutes. Not able to turn there, Zaku. Gray, though, with a full arm shove, no foul. Still arguing over the placement of this throw-in. Referee only gave 1 minute at the end of the first half. Petreski lost his footing. Zajoski. Andrash lets it enter his box. Now goes long. Jimenez, he lost it in the lights. It went off the side of his head. It actually worked out a little for SFC. Zajoski cleared out by Petreski. Again into the woods. In the parking lot, or the side of the parking lot. Trying as quick as possible, SFC, to get that ball back to the corner flag. Corner in. Header free off the crossbar. That was Barrientos. He missed a free header from inside 10 yards right off the crossbar. Zajoski. Or Zawoski, excuse me. Andrash. Hits it as long as possible. Is Tabachuk onside? Jimenez. Was he fouled? Is it a penalty? It's at the very edge of the box. Petreski gets a yellow card. It was just at 19 yards, it looks like. The referee did not point to the penalty area, but pointed in the direction of SFC. 3 yellow cards now to each side. Went for the ball, Petreski, but clearly caught the ankle of Jimenez. And this is a final chance maybe for SFC. Three players discussing. It's really between now the Labal and Trujillo. Barrientos is standing in front of Cosmo's wall. Maybe trying to throw off their line. It's going to be Diego Trujillo. Shouting from both benches now. The wall is about 6 players for Cosmos. Are they 10 yards off the ball? And now the referee's going to walk his 10 yards. Trujillo to win a point for SFC. Can he get it through the wall? He cannot. Trujillo now across off the back of Gray. Everyone defending now for Cosmos. Long throw. Quill, that's still a throw. We've played 4.5 minutes after 90. Jimenez! It deflects in! It wasn't clean, but it doesn't matter for SFC as they found a leveler. That's Jimenez's team leading 6th goal of the season for SFC. And after fighting back in the second half, have finally scored. just in the right spot over Bejarano. And now Cosmos, everyone up, except for a couple defenders. LaBall. How much time now is left? Bounces over Petreski. There's a slip from Jimenez as well. And that's it. They draw a point, SFC, and the perfect season is over for Cosmo. They're still 6 points ahead with 2 to play. 6 points ahead of Philly Lone Star and now of SFC, who with goal differential are still in third but have the same amount of points through 9 matches at 19 with Philly Lone Star. So a very, very good result for SFC. Cosmos, again, that's their first time dropping any points, still a draw. So they still are unbeaten, but not perfect at 8 wins and a draw through 9 matches. And we will have them again on Sunday. And that will be in Morris Plains Cosmos, their 10th match of the regular season. So they will be back with us. So come back in 3 days' time here on Game and Frame for Cosmos B, as this final is 1-1. Cosmos scored with about 20 minutes left, and then SFC at the death as we got to 95. 1-1 is our final.